A major ruling tonight on the police and your privacy in LA County. A state court has ruled that the LAPD and the LA County Sheriff's Department can continue to record and store information about every car on the road, including video images and the place, time, and date they recorded it.
KCAL 9 political reporter Dave Bryan joins us now from outside LAPD headquarters in downtown Los Angeles with more on the ruling. Dave?
Juan, Lena, these license plate readers are pretty amazing. An officer can be driving 80 miles an hour on a freeway, and the license plate readers will actually pick up the plates of oncoming vehicles on the other side of the freeway. Pretty amazing stuff, and they say it's also helped solve some major crimes. But civil libertarians worry that it also increases the possibility of widespread government surveillance, and someone, they say, should be monitoring this.
Each ALPR vehicle has 3 cameras mounted on the light bar that can read license plates in all weather and in complete darkness. Each camera contains both the color overview and infrared camera.
This online video is promoting the technology widely used by Southern California law enforcement agencies of electronically scanning license plates, a tactic that has been the subject of a 2-year court battle in California. Police and sheriff's departments' vehicles outfitted with license plate scanning cameras, feeding the data into a computer database. The technology has been used for up to a decade by the Long Beach Police Department, the LAPD, and the LA County Sheriff's Department, as well as by many smaller local departments.
We are searching for wanted felony vehicles, local wanted vehicles, stolen vehicles, and vehicles with lost or stolen license plates. If the system finds a match in a database, the officer will be alerted both visually and audibly.
The LAPD says it records about 1.2 million license plates a week. And the technology, it says, has been a key factor in solving some high-profile criminal cases.
As you probably remember, the double murder of the Chinese student at USC was solved through the use of this automated license plate reader technology. It's also solved robberies. So it's a technology that's been employed and been very successful in its use.
But the license plate scans, hundreds of millions of them, are held by the LAPD for 5 years. And 2 civil liberties groups who wanted to monitor the scans sued the LAPD and the LA County Sheriff's Department after their request to release a week's worth of license scans was denied. The groups charge the records are collected indiscriminately and could be used to track citizens who are not the target of a criminal investigation, as Electronic Frontier Foundation attorney Jennifer Lynch told us in a telephone interview.
The Los Angeles Police Department and the LA Sheriff's Department are collecting about 3 million license plate scans every week. They're automatically collecting information on all Los Angeles drivers just as you drive down the street. Well, I think this is a huge threat to our constitutional rights because it means that law enforcement can collect information on us wherever we go and that we have very little say about that.
The LAPD says it holds the archived scans in a secure law enforcement database. But if the scans were released to outside organizations, the police say, it would be up for grabs by the public, a much more serious threat to people's privacy rights.
To keep track of your neighbor, and if it's a celebrity or somebody of interest, have that information out on the public, is to us is not something that the department wants to do. We believe that those DMV records are confidential.
The police say the scans are only used for criminal investigations, and any other use, they say, would be a department violation and possibly a criminal violation itself. But critics are not so sure.
It's not just the license plate that's being scanned. The camera is also recording the time and the date and the location where that plate was scanned and saving that information for up to 5 years in some cases.
Well, in its ruling today, a California appeals court ruled on the side of the police, saying law enforcement agencies don't have to share the license plate scans with the civil liberties groups because, it says, they're being used for criminal investigations. We're live in downtown L.A. Dave Bryan, KCAL 9 News.